Hello gamers! Hello gamers! There are so many of you! Oh no! Hello! Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Welcome streamers, welcome streamers. Hi. It's been a little bit, huh? I have not been well, unfortunately. But that's okay, guys. That is okay. I'm gonna set the slow mode even slower. Let's try that. There we go. Alright. Welcome everyone, welcome. Thank you all for the support right off the bat. I really appreciate it. I've got a lot of fun things in store for you today. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I gotta get it out of the way because I'm literally so excited I'm gonna explode. Like, I'm gonna like... I'm having heart palpitations. Like, I mean this in like a joking way, but I'm also like really excited. I'm like shaking. I'm so excited. So like I have to get my announcements out of the way. I can't even say hi. So, hi. Hello. It's been a while since I've streamed. I have been feeling well. I'm doing a little better now. That's great and all. But I have way more fun things to talk about than my poor health. Let's get on with that. So, I've been a YouTuber for 10 years now, just about. And there's been one thing that everybody has really wanted from me as a YouTuber. They have always asked, when are we gonna have plushies? When are we gonna have plushies? And I was like, oh, I don't know, you know, I'm just a small creator, I don't really know how to do all that. Small creator no more. Thanks to all of you and all of your support, I've gotten the attention of people who can make plushies a reality, which is fan-freaking-tastic. So, may I introduce to you this lovely concept, this lovely concept. Now, I have partnered with a company I have found to be very near and dear to my heart. I never thought they would reach out to me. I always thought it was going to be me reaching out to them. But apparently they just really like me, and I can't believe that's happening. So yes, I am going to collaborate with Makeship, and I am petitioning to create a Pyves plushie. So I hope you guys will join me in the hype. This petition will start basically in June. It's gonna be June 10th through June 20th. There's a link in the description of this video. I'll be making some YouTube posts about it. Like, there'll be many ways to obtain this plushie. This is just the concept right now. This is what I have submitted as my concept. I really want there to be a very chibi little Pyves. I think it'd be very fun to where the tail can move and the ears can move and he could just be a little guy that you can sit on your desk. A little guy! And I just think it'd be so much freaking fun. And so we only need 200 signatures, basically, for the petition to start. You basically have to pay $2 to sign the petition, but when you do, the $2 goes towards your plushie purchase. So yeah, you can get the plushie at a discount if you petition early, which is super cool. And it very much makes it a reality, and I would really appreciate all the support on it. I think it'd be so much fun to have all these plushies be brought into the world, and if this campaign is successful, that means we'll get to make other plushies too, so we could do a whole bunch of other characters. So this is just the beginning, and I'm very pumped and very excited. So, yes, this is my big announcement. Pyves plushies, let's make them a reality, guys. I think it would be so fantastic and wonderful. And yes, you can't start signing the petition yet until June 10th. I have the date set a little bit further back because I do have a procedure coming up in a few weeks, so medically I will kind of be out of sorts, and I want to make sure I'm on top of it because the Pyves plushie requires my full attention because it's gonna be so cute. Oh my god. Yes, I've included a lot of design details with the creators, and I'm very excited to bring this little guy to life, but I can't do it without your help, so all of that help is very appreciated. Even if you can't sign it, share it around, spread the word. We gotta get Pyves into the world. It would be so cool to have so many chaotic little Pyves running around. Oh, alright, so that is my very exciting announcement. I hope you guys are pumped. I hope you guys are eager and just as giddy as I am about this. So this is the first news that you're gonna hear about it. I'll continue to update you guys about it, obviously, as we go throughout the whole process. But all your support is appreciated. I just want to get the hype started as early as possible because, oh my god, like, plushies coming to PetPyves after 10 years. Oh my god. That is finally happening. So yes, check out the link in the description if you're interested in being notified exactly when that petition goes up so you can sign it right away. Alright, and then on to our actual streaming topic. Hi, hello. We're back to our regularness. We got some donos coming through. I'm gonna make sure I play those briefly before we get started with the events of today. Everybody is just like, oh my god, June, yay, June! There's so much exciting things happening in June, I know. I'm just adding to the hype, aren't I? I think it's gonna be so much dang fun. Oh, you guys are so excited! Yay, I'm so happy! It makes me so happy when, like, my excitement is also like matched, because sometimes I get like really excited and I shake like a chihuahua and then I'm just like, is anyone else this hyper or is that just me? There we go, there's Tyler.
Ah woo. Ah, lee. This is cause for a celebration. Let's all eat fries and thank our comfort crabs for the upcoming plushie.
Yay! And my PNG tuber froze immediately. That is so funny. Tyler, your SpongeBob reference has completely left me in awe. Mouth agape. Shocked even. My poor computer, I haven't streamed in so long. She's like, what is all of these programs? And I'm like, you got this, girly. And she's like, like, my computer is struggling, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Unfortunately, I can't get a new computer because I need a very specific procedure to be done, or else I will be very sick. So, unfortunately, my health comes before a computer. Yippee! Yippee. Oh, okay, PNG tuber. Hello, come on back, come on down. There we go. If it wants to be alive. Oh, there it is. I think. Slowly. It's not a PetPyves live stream without technical difficulties. Yay! Okay, so basically, you guys voted yesterday on the livestream topic for it to be working on Blackbird's episodes, but I realized the upcoming episodes are not really something I feel comfortable, like, I don't know, broadcasting and working on in front of a live audience. So, I brought up a project that I've been working on in the background, and I think you guys will really enjoy. There's just so much, like, hype to come to this channel lately. Oh my goodness. Why am I bald for a second? Because PNG tuber has many layers. And I am in fact bald underneath these layers. It's so silly, gosh. But yes. Today we're gonna work on my 200,000 subscriber special. Which is just gonna be a series of videos of characters saying silly things. So, you guys left comments on a previous YouTube post, and I took those comments, and I'm animating Wild Child saying them. And I will basically be showing you guys the little audio, like what the voice line is as we animate it, so that way you can see the whole process of like doing the lip sync and like doing it from start to finish. I'm doing every little comment like 100% animated and done at a time. So it's been really fun to work on. I think you guys will really like it. I'll show you guys the first one just so you guys have an idea of like what it's gonna be like. Because I think you'll really like it. Oh, thank you for the super chat! Oh my goodness! Oh.
Excited for the marketable plushies.
Yay!
Glad that you can do this now for us as a full-time content creator boy. So happy they reached out to you.
Right? Right? It's like a dream come true. I literally was like, this is not happening right now. I was like, so shook when I got that message. I was like, oh my god, is this like fake? I had to like double check. I had to make sure it wasn't AI. Like, I was so afraid. I was like, is this really happening? Oh, it's so good. Oh goodness. But yeah, I'm very pumped, very excited for the plushies. Thank you so much, Mariella, for the dono. That's really cool. Speaking of donos, yes, that is something you can do. You can use the link in the description and, or use super chat. All of it goes to supporting me, which is super, super duper helpful. I'm a queer, autistic, disabled artist, and every bit helps, like genuinely, and creates really cool opportunities, like, I don't know, making plushies, which is so awesome! And if you want to submit fan art, there's a link in the description. I tried to update it every stream, so that way everybody's fantastic little art can be shown. This music is slightly loud for me. I'm gonna turn it down just a smidge. I'm so noise sensitive, especially today. There we go. Oh goodness. So yeah, today this is what we're gonna be working on. Oh, you know what would be really fun? Hold on, I think I want to put the little Pyves plush like on the screen in the corner, just as like a constant reminder that like, that's a reality. Let's do that. Let's take a moment. Let's add a little like Pyves plush to like the corner. Maybe we could add one every stream, like it just progressively gets worse. Like until it happens. I think it'd be so much fun to just progressively let the screen be overtaken by little plush Pyves. Alright, here we go. I'm getting him. He's here. He's very large. Oh, wow. Hello! Hi! Hi, Pyves! Welcome. This is a very large image. I have no idea why it's that big. I'm trying desperately to not make it this big. It's just gonna be really, really funny and scuffed that I'm trying to like shove this Pyves on here. Feeling of being watched. There he is. Okay, we're getting to a more normal size. Beautiful. There he is. I'm gonna hold him, I think. I want to hold the Pyves plush. There he is. There's my little guy. My little man. Yeah, yeah. I don't know, I thought it was like super appropriate to start off the plushie stuff with my little Pyves, you know?
His plush is always watching.
He is. He will be if you buy him and he sits in your room. Buy now! Have the unsettling eyes of this little creature sitting in the corner of your bed, watching. Waiting. That's gonna be my whole marketing campaign. It's like, don't you want this little creature to watch over you? Don't you want this little guy? Oh my goodness. But yeah, I thought it would be a good idea to start my campaign off with a Pyves plushie, rather than like any of the other characters I have, because he's the mascot. He is #1. He is the face of the channel, you know? And eventually he will have his own series. So, like, those of you that get the plushie will have, like, the first merch of the series before the series even happened. Like, it'll be, like, you're famous, and I'll be, like, really excited about that. And I think when the series does come out, we'll do another type of, like, plushie, like a different character from the show, which will be really cute. And it makes sense, because, like, when you look at Pyves, you think of, like, all of our stories. Like, if I did, like, Imp, or May, or, like, Comfort Crab, you would only think of those shows. You wouldn't think of Pyves as a whole, you know? Like PetPyves.
That giant Pyves just gave me Vietnam flashbacks of the giant comfort crab. Let me in, Connor Nelson. Let me in.
This is an inside joke between me and Tyler. Basically, I was animating the trailer for Brightside, and I accidentally made Comfort Crab my pen. And it was giant. And outside of the window of Connor Nelson's house was a giant comfort crab. A complete accident, and it was hilarious. Oh, I wish I had kept a version that had it out there. It would have been very funny. But we don't want to ruin the seriousness. Oh my god. So, Oh, anyways. Oh, you guys are going off. Okay, I will say though, I will say. Um, I know a lot of people are probably gonna want me to make plushies a Persona project, and to that I say no. No thank you. It's already kind of strange enough to me that people, like, already adore my inner children, and some people take it too far, some people make character AIs of them, some people write fanfictions of them, things that make me really uncomfortable already. So it terrifies me to think that there's, you know, putting my inner children in a physical form that people could physically touch definitely kind of disturbs me a little. So unfortunately, I don't think I'll ever be doing a wild child plushie. Or a Blackbird plushie, any of my Persona Project plushies. I've considered maybe doing plushies adjacent to them, like maybe like a little frog that represents Wild Child. But for now, I think I'm just gonna leave it where, yes, I'll make merchandise. Like I will do, you know, my Redbubble has lots of different merch, very positive things. That's a little bit easier for me to deal with. Than like something like a plush. I feel is just, it's a little too personal of a project to me to want to turn into a plushie. Plus, I don't want to make Wild Child feel like exploited more than she already has been in her childhood. So it's for the comfort and safety of myself. And the creators at Makeship totally understood that, and that was really awesome. And they were totally on board with doing basically all my other characters, which is awesome. So, basically, the next time we get to make a plushie, which I'm saying the next time because we're gonna do this, we will be able to vote. I'll have a big community vote, and we will have you guys vote on what character you want. And it'll be like a big epic event, and I'll have like a list of every PetPyves character, and we will just go, and we will just keep doing different plushies until we have like amassed all of them, and it'll be glorious. So yes, this is just the beginning. Very, very much the beginning of that. But yeah, I want to show you guys the project that we're working on today. I'm already like yapping, and like I haven't even shown you what we're doing today. I will actually get some water. Want to get some want to do a hydration check, everyone? Everybody get your waters. Dink break. Take a dink break. I have vitamin water with me today, because that's the only reason why I'm able to be sitting up and doing this. Also, guys, it's totally chill if you guys can't get the plushies. It's like totally chill, I understand. It's a really hard time in the world right now. That's kind of why I wanted to, you know, get the plushies out there as maybe something for people to look forward to. The plushies will probably end up being shipped out in like October or October, like fall. So, you know, it gives you something to look forward to, and I think that's really important right now in the state of the world and how negative everything seems to be. I really wanted to add a little bit of positivity. So, even if you can't get one, that's totally fine. You could still share the hype, you could still support everything just by being here.
TY for letting us non-members out of her basement. Crying face emoji.
Okay, thank you for the dono to Wolfie Animator. I do not appreciate that comment, however. It is my choice, and it is for the sake of my mental health that I choose to make the chat calm for myself, because I do therapy work. I do trauma work every single day for 8 hours a day. And sometimes I can't handle thousands of people screaming at me at once. I mean, God forbid. And I actually recently saw a video, a YouTube short, that made me just devastatingly sad. Like, I cried. I was very sad. It was this person criticizing artists who, oh, once they become a certain level of fame, once they have this many subscribers, they start ignoring their fans, and they start treating everybody like they're better than everybody. And I just want to say, I hope I don't give that impression. I really do care about every single one of you. I recognize a lot of you who make repeat comments. I get really excited when I see you, and I am very much engaged with my fans. I try to reply to comments when I can, if I can have comments on, because you have to understand also, this is the story of my life, and sometimes I don't want people telling me how to tell it. And sometimes people say really insensitive things, and sometimes people are really hateful. When it gets to that point, I have to protect myself. It's not out of I'm better than you and everybody is below me. No way, dude. You all are artists too. You all are storytellers too. You all are trauma survivors. You all are queer. You're neurodivergent. You're literally equals to me. Why would I ever treat any of you like that? Like, if you guys want to think bad of me, if people think that this sudden, like, fame is gonna change me, you're absolutely wrong. I'm still the same passionate person. I'm still kind. I still care very, very much. And that's also another reason why sometimes I will heavily moderate things. I will heavily moderate my chats, my comment section, because I want you to be safe. I want you to be safe. I want you to be happy. I want this to be a positive experience for all. And my moderators do stand by that too. And yes, they might seem a little harsh sometimes, but it is all for your safety and it is all for everybody's happiness. And I think that is a rarity on the internet anymore. There's a lot of creators who don't care. And I want to be the one that does. I mean, caring is quite literally destroying me though, so excuse me if I need to turn off comments sometimes. I know I don't get to do it very often, but I also am chronically ill. I don't feel very good a lot of the times, so it's just an easier way for me to cope, you know?
I think you're very different than what that short was referencing.
I know, Pred Queen, I know, but I have OCD. I have obsessive compulsive disorder, and I get into my head that I am that person. Like, I definitely, like, feel like I'm a bad person all the time, even though I'm not. It's one of my obsessive thoughts, and it's very hard for me to combat. But just so you're aware, it's not that I'm locking you guys out of sheer, like, meanness or anything. It's literally for me to be able to stream it all. If I wasn't able to stream it all, I mean, how much fun is that? Like, I have to be able to have some boundaries, and I have to be able to meet you guys where I'm at, you know? And I think that for the most part, everybody's been really good about that. But just be aware that I know you mean no harm by this comment, but I get it a lot. I get a lot of, oh, thank God I can comment. Oh, the comments are finally back on. And just, by the way, those types of things, saying those things is exactly why I don't turn them on. Is because I get really discouraged and I feel bad for having to do it. I do have a guilty conscience, believe it or not. I definitely feel bad about having to turn them off. I wish I could keep them on, but at the current moment, that is not safe. So. Okay, spiel over. Thank you for respecting that in the future. I appreciate it. And I do genuinely want to do more streams where I can have subscribers talk. I think I just gotta get the hang of, we gotta have super chat. Not super chat, what am I saying? I just looked at the word super chat because I'm reading the chat. We need to have the slow mode on, and we need to kind of learn how to handle it so that way everybody can participate. I'm still learning, okay? Just a few months ago, I was a small creator. Now I'm a full-time content creator. Like, it's not gonna be smooth. It's gonna be very ugly, and I don't know what I'm doing, and it's gonna be a mess. So just bear with me. I'm a human being that woke up and the internet was just there. So bear with me. Bear with me. Okay. Also, my cat just ran. I don't know why he just ran out of the room. Oh wait, it's his dinner. That's what happened. It's his lunch. I was like, why did my cat just go bolting? Oh goodness. So yes, today, sorry, I'm rambling. I haven't seen you guys in a while. This is the video we're gonna work on. It's Wild Child Says. It's all about you guys' comments. Some of you guys might see your comments here if you posted on that video. It's kind of a couple months old now, or that YouTube post now. But I will show you guys the very first thing that she says. It's already fully animated and done, so I will let you guys enjoy that.
Hello, I'm Wild Child, and today I ate 60 million pounds of dirt!
So that's basically what we're doing. We're gonna do these, like, couple second little clips, a wild child saying very unhinged things. I've already have it all recorded and sketched out and everything. We just gotta draw it and get it lip synced and everything. So this one that we're gonna be doing next is this little voice line right here. Oh, it glitched out. It's Chaos Reigns. Okay, there we go. We have Chaos Reigns is what we're gonna animate first. So yeah, it's gonna be really fun to work on. Oh goodness. Alright, so... Alright, this one's got just a couple frames, which is very good, very simple.
If there's a plushie of me, then I get to play with Pyves.
Oh!
We can bake cookies together.
Oh!
Congratulations on 200k subscribers.
Oh!
I'm very proud of you. Go buy yourself some French fries.
Oh, thank you, Comfort Crab! Oh my god!
Hi Holly.
Hello.
I love your art style so much.
Thank you.
Crying face emoji. Your gaming videos really comfort me as a
Yeah!
neurodivergent person. Smiley
Let's
face
go!
emoji. Sending virtual high fives.
Heck yeah, dude! And you high-fived me! Oh my god, Udon, thank you so much. I appreciate people who don't hug me. Oh my god, high fives all the way. I'm so glad you love my gaming videos, because I love my gaming videos! I sure hope you can hear it in my voice when I do my gaming videos. How much I love my gaming series, dude. I just recorded Wobble Dogs all day yesterday, because it was all I had the strength to do. And let me just tell you, the drama is unfolding, and I love my Wobble Dogs so much. And, like, my Animal Crossing videos are coming along, too. Like, oh, man, I appreciate that so much. Because I feel like it's one of the most underrated parts of my channel, are kind of my little side series things that I take breaks with. And they just mean so much to me, because they're my breaks, you know? That was so awesome. And Comfort Crab baking cookies with Pyves, oh! Pyves would eat all the cookie dough, unfortunately. Alright, I'm gonna... Since this animation is like a zoom in and then zoom out, I'm gonna do the zoomed out frame first. And... she's got this, like, anime shing eye going on, so that's fun. Feels good to draw Wild Child. It's been a while. It's been mostly, like, Blackbird's introductory lately, which is not all bad. Oh my goodness. My drawing is just not wanting to draw right now. The drawing ain't drawing? Hello? Well, that's no good. I'm having all kinds of technical difficulties today. There we go. She just needed a second, I think. Wow, I even forgot to draw- I forgot to draw Wild Child for a second. You could see it in real time where I was like, wait. Math? Not mathing. I'll draw Frog Child. I don't remember. There we go. Is Chaos Reigns a reference? I have no idea, Goldfish Tamer. Look, the comments, they just poured in, and I grabbed about 50 or 60 of them that I really liked, and I voiced them. And then I said, alright, I'm gonna animate that, and I have no idea if some are references or not. Sometimes you guys told me if they were references. You guys were like, this is a reference to, like, this video game, or this franchise, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. But most of the time, if they're references, I probably don't pick up on it, and I apologize if I say a reference out of character. Like, I don't say the reference right, because I have no idea that it's a reference. That might happen a few times. I just interpret it, and then I said it, and I was like, cool! Making my own Persona project, any tips? Venomous Spider asks. Be kind to yourself, and honestly, I had the help of a professional, and I still do. Like, weekly, I am going to my therapist, and we are going over everything that is going on in Persona Project, and that has helped tremendously. But if you don't have access to a professional, maybe a support group would be a good idea. I wouldn't recommend doing this entirely on your own. You definitely need some support, because, like, it's such a physical experience. I can't really, like, prepare you for how tired you're gonna feel. I can't really prepare you for how much you're gonna cry, and how, like, irritable you're gonna be. Like, there's a lot that goes into releasing your trauma. Like, it is a very physical experience. It's not just, like, I get to draw pretty pictures and feel better. It's very much, like, there's something really, really, really personal about drawing something from your memory into reality. It is intense, so just be prepared. It's definitely something I would wait until you're, like, in a safe place to do as well. I wouldn't do it when you're not in a secure and safe environment. Like, if you're still in a bad spot, it's not time to start healing. You can do a little bit of healing, of course. Healing is always recommended at all points of time, but I wouldn't do it like this level of project, because this is what you call a personal narrative, and personal narrative is supposed to be, like, basically your graduation ticket for DBT and CBT therapy. And the personal narrative is basically the final thing that you do in therapy before you graduate from therapy. This is, like, the end goal. So I don't recommend it unless you're at that point. If you are like, I am feeling good, I'm ready to tell my story and move on with my life and start anew, then, like, go for it. But, like, if you're not there yet, maybe keep the concepts, you know, get your ideas down, but take it on later when you feel better, you know? I don't think there's anything wrong in reflecting and thinking about doing this kind of project, but you definitely gotta be ready. Like, I really can't tell you that enough. Like, I wish I had known what I was getting myself into. I did not. I was like, oh, that'll be easy. No. Oh my god, that's so sweet!
You awakened my spirit so hard I'd fistfight a god in Crocs at 3 AM in a Walgreens parking lot just to defend your right to keep making things. No regrets. No mercy. Just love.
Oh my god, thank you, Kicksound. That is such a sweet thing. It's very oddly specific. I'm so glad that you would fight God in Crocs at 3 AM in a Walgreens parking lot for me. That means a lot. I think that's the most specific compliment I've ever gotten in my life. That's really funny. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is so... Thank you for that, Dono. That's hilarious. I love it. I love it. That's so freaking awesome. No regrets. No mercy. Just love. I love the way the text-to-speech delivered it, too. It paused and everything. That's fucking hilarious. Oh my god, that's funny as hell. Aw. I'm glad you guys like the bloopers of Persona Project so much, because, like, most of the time I feel insane. Like, I be messing up and then talking to myself for, like, several hours, and then I'm just like, I am going cuckoo bananas, and then people are just like, I think it's so funny that you yell at yourself in character, and I'm like, I'm so glad that you don't think that's weird. So thanks for not thinking I'm weird, I guess. Thanks for having fun with me and having a little bit of joy and whimsy, because I definitely, like, appreciate that. Cause, like, the next bloopers are crazy. Oh my god, Blackbird is insane. Man. All I can say is that Blackbird learns that she can curse and she goes off, and then I start freaking out and I'm like, no, 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 this is worse than Wild Child. I'm gonna get demonetized. More than I already do for doing absolutely nothing. You know those, like, videos for, like Mario Party, and it's like Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing? Take that format and then take me in YouTube, and it's like PetPyves gets demonetized by doing absolutely nothing. Also, I'm trying to achieve this, like, edgy, like, half anime eye thing for Wild Child. Yeah, there we go. That's looking good. That kid. Alright, and then it's like just a little fluff. I love when she looks down because then it's just like this. It's like, thank God. Alright, so then she goes chaos reigns. Okay, actually, I might need to change the angle on this. And I love doing the animation like this because it's just like, I don't know, usually I will do the process where it's like, okay, we have line art, and then we have coloring, and then we have the lip sync, and then we have the little effects and everything, and then it just feels like it takes a really long time that way. But this way it's a lot faster, I feel.
I gotta head off, but before I do, take this fist bump and keep being amazing.
Oh yeah, Bread Queen, heck yeah, dude. I love fist bumps. Can we do the like really dumb thing where like we do the fist bump and then we do the explosion, like our hands go poof. Let's do that. That's what we do. Okay, ready, ready, 1, 2, 3. Poof. Yeah, there we go. My elbow cracked. I hope you could hear my old withering bones on the mic as I just did a fist bump. Dude, my body's wrecked. Oh, I can't even do a fist bump without cracking my bones. Like, what the hell? Why am I literally 80? Like, oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. Okay, I think I will maybe make the full. Okay, let's see. There we go. Chaos reigns. Oh my goodness, you guys.
I'm late, but Holly, you are in no way a bad person.
Oh,
if anything, discovering you is the best blessing God has given me. Virtual high five.
Aww.
Clapping hands emoji. Clapping hands emoji. Clapping hands emoji. Blue heart emoji.
Clapping hands emoji. You know, fair for the TTS to like actually read that all out. Thank you, Maddie. That's so sweet. I'm very glad that discovering my channel has been such a blessing for you. It's been a blessing for me to have it. Like, I'm so glad I started it. I can't believe I started it when I was just like in Parker's era. Like, it's been with me most of my life, so to make an impact on everybody else's is really meaningful to me. Because before it was just like my little area to dump art, and now it's just like everyone comes here for comfort. I'm like, oh.
You do the explosion with your fist bumps, too?
Yeah!
I do that with my cool little nephew all the time.
Oh!
I take pleasure knowing I taught him the proper fist bump.
Heck yeah, dude. You sure as heck did, dude. That is the only way to do it. Listen, listen, listen. Growing up is a crime. Growing up is a crime. I don't want to lose my whimsy. I don't want to lose my wonder. I don't want to lose my joy. I want to be Wild Child forever. That's the whole point of Persona Project, is that she's here, and you can't tell me she wouldn't love an explosion fist pump, okay? She would be, like, all over that. She would never do a normal fist bump.
Last time I fist bumped, he was going for a fist bump, but I thought he was going for a high five, so I held out my hand and he just punched me.
It's so sad, man. I've done that so many times, though. I feel really bad about doing that. Because, like, I always go for a high five, too, and then I'm like, fist bump, and I'm like, oh. Oh. Alright. Yikes. I do the same thing. Oh my god. Where is Comfort Crab? In Brightside, currently. I don't think Comfort Crab has escaped the you know, 2D realm just yet, but like, you know, if my plushie campaign goes well, maybe these words will be false someday. Maybe Comfort Crab will break into the mortal realm. As he should. As he should. Okay, yeah, I'm loving this. Okay. So, line art is done, and we're gonna color this little bit here. And then we will lip sync it, which I do apologize is a little annoying. It's not something I particularly really enjoy doing on live stream very much, because it is very annoying. Like, I find it to be very annoying, just because I have the autism that makes me go feral if there's any repetitive noises. And let me tell you, lip sync is nothing but repetitive noises, and it makes me very angry and feral. Like, you know the autism creature, like, meme with, like, the little character that has, like, the little blank eyes? The little Pyves that pops up for subscribers is the autism creature Pyves. Literally, there's a version of that, except the little guy is running around the room on all fours with, like, teeth and, like, barking, and, like, that's literally how I feel when I have to do lip sync. I'm running around the room barking and crying and being upset because I hate it, but it's just so necessary. It makes everything look so nice. Like, they could never make me hate lip sync heart emoji, except I hate lip sync heart emoji. Alright, we just got one more of these little cheeks to do. Also, I'm just really feeling the Tomodachi Life music today. I just really like Nintendo music in general. Like, I was feeling Nintendo music that feels very Nintendo, you know? I was feeling, like, the Nintendo vibe, even though Nintendo is becoming more and more of a horrible company, literally by the hour. Like, be a good corporation challenge impossible, literally. You can't put corporation and good in the same sentence. Sad. But nevertheless, they make good music, and I don't care about that right now. I'm gonna listen to their good music. Alright, so here's Wild Child. We're gonna do our lip sync. And the way I do lip sync is I have different pens of different sized mouths, and all of these pens have different mouth shapes and things for lip syncing, and that's basically how I've cheat coded my way into making lip syncing less painful than it needs to be. So it's just like a stamp, and we just gotta find the right stamp and put it there. So this is the lip sync part. Again, if this is too annoying, you don't have to listen to it. It won't take me very long, considering it's like less than a second long. But I will have to listen to it a few times, and I do apologize. It is me screaming. I will turn it down, actually. Okay. So, Chaos, probably starting with a very fun smile. Chaos. It always sounds so funny. Chaos. It's in this term is called scrubbing. When you scrub audio, it's basically like you drag it and you can hear it frame by frame what the audio is. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't the right shape. See, this is like all I have to do is sit here and be like, okay, that wasn't the right shape. So now we need like an O maybe for the os, like chaos. Okay. This is always so rough to do it alive. Chaos, 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 chaos! You guys made me say it! You guys made me say it! Okay, now she's further away, so... my voice. You'd think that I've been recording, like, you know, Wild Child and Wobble Dogs and stuff that I'd be able to, like, speak, but apparently not today. Okay, so I will have to, like, don't freak out. The mouth is gonna hang off the face. I will fix it, I promise. It's just a part of the process, trust me. Okay. So Rains, that starts with like an O. And then we're gonna have like the mouth open. Alright, Chaos Reigns. You know, I might need to do the thing. Okay, there's a thing where sometimes if I really emphasize a specific thing, I will have to, like, draw an extra frame and have it be, like, a wiggle frame, so we'll go back and forth as, like, I was like, I guess like because my voice rattled, I don't know how to explain it. I just animate. I've been doing it for so long I can't even explain my process. Chaos! I'm so sorry. I told you this is annoying. I told you the chat. Oh my god, that's killing me. It's so funny. Chaos! Oh my god, why is it literally so funny? It's not even that funny, it just is. Oh my god. Okay, anyways. Alright, let's... Sure, you can save the project. My program is very good about auto-saving. It's honestly kind of annoying how much it auto-saves. Alright. Let's... Can I please listen to my chaos brains? It's really not letting me. Alright, that should be good right there. So, alright. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so now I go onto my lovely little line art, and then I'm gonna basically fix this to where it's not hanging off the face by deleting. Okay, we don't need the audio anymore. Thank you, wild child. There we go. And that's essentially how I do the lip syncing for that. But now we have to do an explosion animation behind her, which will be so fun. Okay, guys, here's your animation tutorial of the day. We're gonna animate an explosion! Fun, normal things to learn with PetPyves. So I start with a really nice bright orange. Alright. I also like to have a thicker, like, pen tip usually when I go in. Alright, and I like to animate backwards when it comes to like an explosion, because I like to know like where it's gonna end up, and then you kind of go backwards. So I think the end game goal is gonna be for it to take up most of the screen. And like it doesn't have to be perfect, like it's an explosion, and I usually when I do explosions I have them slightly like slow motion kind of move outwards, so I'm just gonna take it kind of like on the outside. It'll eventually do like a... This is like the funniest music ever.
Hey guys, welcome back to PetPyves. Today, we're gonna be animating an explosion. It's a step-by-step easy process. Anybody can explode.
Like, this music is so unfitting and I love it. Alright, so before we get to the regular frame, there's usually a frame, like a big frame, where it takes up like a lot more room than it's gonna, and it's like it's just humongous. And then the frame before that is usually the smallest. So let's see. I'm trying to decide if I want it to be like like it falls and blows up, like is it like that, or is it just like an explosion from nowhere? Alright. Now this is the fun part, where we just get to take frames and go, Okay. I think I need an in-between here. Let's do like a, before it gets really big, with like some extra debris falling out. Yes, some little circles. Kaboom. That looks like a good kaboom if I ever saw a kaboom. There we go. Hello?
Holly, you are the most unique content creator I've ever come across, and you are such a delightful and wise person as well. I'm very happy for all the success you found. Also, I love screenshots of giant Pyves in the server. Congrats again. Dabs.
Thank you, Mizzy. That's so nice. Oh, I'm gonna melt. I'm gonna melt. We can bring giant Pyves back. Like, this doesn't have to be like a one-time. I can do this at any point in time if we so desire. We can just do that. That is a thing. Hold on, I'm gonna do it right now. Give me another Pyves. I want another Pyves. It's breaking my entire stream. I'm breaking the entire stream by doing this, actually. Please? Can I please get a waffle? Okay, yes. Okay, there we go. Yeah! He's watching. He's watching. Oh no, he's watching. You're the most unique content creator I've ever met. Me literally farting around like, look at this stupid plushie. Look at this stupid plushie. Can I rotate him? I would like to put him on the very side of the screen. Please? That would be lovely. I don't know if I can do that. No. Okay, he's just gonna have to cover up, like, you're watching PetPyves. He's just gonna be, like, there. Okay, maybe that's too large. Oh, well, actually. Hello. Welcome to my live stream. Would you like to watch the live stream? Well, too bad. I'm here now. Okay, bye-bye. I'm having too much fun with this. This is too funny, dude. It's so funny. Okay, we will just leave him in the corner, like, right there. I think that's great. There he is. I told you this was gonna become a problem. I'm just gonna start putting him everywhere. It's just gonna take over. There he is. He's watching. Alright. Anyways, back to our explosion. As if it couldn't get more chaotic. So what I do is I usually use a gradient tool and I get a very nice yellow. I keep the same exact orange and then it's like a usually the orange is on the bottom, kind of like this. And I just kind of color each of the little frames in, putting the gradient in. Alright, so then we got a barrel. Alright, and this explosion is not complete because there is like a little thing we need to do, which is adding the little white part of the explosion, which I usually just take like a big pen, and I do this on another layer so I can see where I've already done one of these kind of things. And then I basically just add like the very bright part of the fire. That's what this is, technically. It is so messy 99% of the time because like you're gonna see like 2 frames. Like it's like not that big of a deal. Also, it's a fire. It's a fire. Like it's never gonna be the same. So, except when you come to the like slow-mo parts, then you might need to be a little precise because then it'll look a little jumpy. So that's why I have like this turned on, so I could go right over it like this, and then there's one more step we have to do to really make this explosion pop, and that's to add like a little glowing effect on the outside of the animation that's basically just red, so that way it looks like it has, you know, heat coming off of it. It is an explosion. And I have a feeling this is not going to be the first time I need to use this explosion in this, like, this animation in this video. There's many explosions in this video. You guys are obsessed with explosions. That was, like, the main thing people commented. Kabram! And that was my version of the explosion. I can see on my preview that I have a hole I need to fill. There we go. So because I am gonna reuse this, I am gonna like turn off Wild Child and just leave her mouth folding there ominously. Because the stream is already cursed enough, you know, I don't think it's gonna get any worse. There we go. Just gonna make sure everything's nicely colored in, so that way I can reuse the asset later. Because this is a long video, this video is like 3 minutes long, it's gonna be a long one. Alright, now we add that lovely glow, which my program is based and can just do that. I usually pick like the brightest red humanly possible. And we add... Oh, this is a song I used in Persona Project! Every time I come across a song that I've used in Persona Project, I feel so nostalgic. The wild child yearns for explosions. She does. You have no idea. I was such a pyromaniac. It's so bad. Oh, goodness. This is the way you guys are just sending explosions into the chat. Dude, I love the fan art leaf Paul. It's so cool. You guys have such cool art. It makes me so happy. I get so inspired. I'm like, oh, look at all the cool art. These colors look edible. They do look very mac and cheesy. I will give you that. They look very mac and cheesy. Orange and green is just like a good color combo, I think. You know, maybe it's something about that side of the color wheel that I am just so obsessed with. My hair scribble thing on my PNG. I call that my doinker. That's a doinker. Like when you have a hair out of place and it goes doing like a cartoon. I call it doinker. That's what I call that little hair out of place. It's my doinker. It also reacts with my emotions. So if I'm like angry, it gets all squiggled up. And if I'm like sad, it like droops down. And when I'm happy, it's a heart. Like, I love putting little details like that into things, because, like, cartoons are simplistic, so, like, anywhere I can get away with some detail, I'm getting it. Alright, cool. So we have an explosion. Look at it go. Ready? Kabam! Wow, it does not want to... My computer's really struggling. There we go. Kaboom! Kaboom goes the explosion. I see a frame that I missed, though. Haha. Haha. Where is it? You! Don't think I didn't see that. I did. I did. Never squish your layers. All of your layers until you know that it's... Until you know that it's done. Okay, so we have chaos, reigns. Cool, so now that, you know, like I just said, you don't squish your layers until you know that everything is good. Now I do the dangerous thing. I squish all my layers. Yes, I know, this sounds insane. Everybody else in the animation community is probably, like, gasping aloud and being like, what are you doing? And I'm just, this is just how I work. I like working on, like, one layer, okay? But this is also how I do my bouncy animation, so... Let's have her do a little bounce up, because if I bounce down, look what happens. Oh no! Her head gets cut off. That sounds dangerous. We shouldn't do that. So, we're not doing that. We're just gonna bounce up. Anytime it's, like, gonna get cut off, I usually do, like, an up bounce, so that way it comes back down. And then she's going down here. And then we'll do an up. I tend to keep things on 3s because I animate at 24 frames per second, and I try to go on 3s and 4s when it comes to the bouncies. Alright, so there's the bouncies. We have boing. Where's the beginning of this? There it is. Okay, perfect. So that's it with the bouncing, and that's kind of like the whole process. So that's the chaos reigns. Cool. Let's listen to the audio. Let's listen to it with audio now. It's gonna loop a little bit and I apologize. But this is the chaos reigns.
Chaos reigns! Chaos reigns! Chaos...
Oh god, I broke the computer. Yeah, there we go. That's enough of that. That's one little part down. Chaos reigns. With the explosion. It's beautiful. I love it. 10 out of 10. Let's collapse the explosion down into one layer too. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Can't wait to reuse that this entire animation. Oh, the next one's really funny. So the next little one, okay, I'll let you listen to the audio. Hold on, let me get, like, the whole thing. Wow, it's a longer one. I said the whole thing, but I did not have the time to fit it into the entire video, but it's a SpongeBob reference.
We're not talking about this or this. We're talking about this. We're not talking about this or this. We're talking about this.
Oh, it's gonna be so funny. I can't wait.
Hi Holly. Oh my jeepers, I love your content so much. It's so comforting to watch S&J SJ. Also, do you have a PO box? I made a little bracelet for you.
Wow, I'm gonna melt. Melt Pyves. Actually, wait, I gave my YouTube members, you guys have the Dust Pyves emote. You have me as a dust pile as an emote now, by the way. That's how I feel. I have gone and puffed into a pile of dust. That is so nice. Thank you. I don't have a PO box currently. I used to in the past. Maybe I'll get one in the future if it seems like enough people would use it. It's just like really bonkers expensive for no reason anymore. So, unless there's like a lot of people interested, like maybe I'll do a poll about it in the future. I will be like, hey, do you guys like, would you guys use the PO box? And like we could do like those like stupid like unboxing videos where I'm just like, hey guys, here's all the stuff you guys sent me. Like I'm not gonna be like that annoying YouTuber, but I do want to like appreciate everything, and like I think it'd be very fun to have like a fan art wall again. I used to have a fan art wall on my old room during Holly's era. I kind of miss that. So maybe. I actually really do like bracelets though. Like I wear bracelets more than any other type of accessory. They're like the least sensory hell for me. Unless I'm drawing, then I can't wear them. Oh, you could sculpt me something? That's so cool. See, now you guys are making me want to go out and just get one right now. I know it's like a whole process though. But yeah, maybe that could be a goal. Maybe I'll try to get one soon if you guys are interested. I'll do like a little poll and see how you guys feel about it. Thank you for the dono though. That is so very sweet, Spuds. Oh my goodness. No, cinnamon raisin bagel. Edible bracelets are a thing. I definitely had them as a kid and they were so gross, honestly. You just sit there and like eat your own bracelet and it's just like slobbery and gross. I don't know, at least that's how I was as a kid. I was like a menace, so God only knows. I probably made that probably way more gross than it needs to be. Because I was a wild child. Oh goodness. Sometimes I look at chat and then this music is playing in my head. Because I'm like, huh. These are so many blocks of text and my brain is like, words exist, and I'm like, yeah, they do. Wow. Oh, so many words. Sometimes I can't process, so I'm sorry if I miss your stuff. What's my favorite fruit? Udon? It's a good question. Right now, apples. I've been putting apples in everything lately. Applesauce is like all I can eat right now, so I guess apples is my answer. And I like mango too. I've been having mango every now and then when it comes to like smoothies and stuff. Tink water. I did that. I just did that. Literally. I did that. Words exist. Listen. Hi, bye, Dizzy Toon. Thanks for popping in. Try to catch up on chat right now. I'm behind on chat. I ate sand as a child. Me too. I'd eat my own dirt pies. I make mud pies and I'd eat them. Oh my god. Oh goodness. But yeah, I guess while I animate this next little bit about we're not talking about this or this. We're talking about this. While I animate this, there's some really silly little faces going into this one. I'll tell you guys about, like, what the heckaroni's been going on with me, personally, I guess. So, I have a lot of issues, which, before everybody, you know, gets up in arms about that, I think one of the most silly things you could possibly ever say to somebody who's chronically ill is,
oh my god, why do you have so many chronic illnesses? Pick one, just pick a struggle. I have gotten this comment many a time, and I am so weary, and I just have to say, bro, if I could pick one thing to have wrong with me, don't you think I would? I would. I would love to just have one thing to just be like, yep, that's what's wrong, and then we fix it and we move forward. That is not how it works. Usually people who have chronic illnesses have a multitude of them because they play into each other, because they're all friends, and I'm not friends with any of them. But they're here, and I have to deal with them, and so I have a chronic illness that I got diagnosed with earlier this year, and unfortunately it's yet another one that doesn't have a cure. I have now, like, 2 different illnesses that can't be cured, which was not the news I wanted to hear. But, you know, at least I had answers of what the heck was going on, and I'm being vague about what that is, because I don't feel like I need to tell the world everything at all points in time. I'm entitled to some sense of privacy. So yes, I have these 2 conditions that are kind of going back and forth and playing into each other and making me miserable. So at the start of this year, I thought it would be a good idea to finally try and, you know, try a medicine. They basically have, like, clinical trials out. They basically have these medicines that, you know, aren't, like, the best. They honestly cause more side effects than they do, like, answers, unfortunately. But I decided to give it a try on the off chance that, you know, you never know until you try, and the medicine was working great, actually. Like, it was working great. Oh, don't worry, Fizzy, I will always check Discord. I live on Discord. I can't wait. It'll be my little after stream treat. I'll check Discord. So, basically my medicine was working pretty well for me, and I was very happy, and I was, like, starting to feel really great, and I was like, wow! What condition? This is super great, happy face! And then, the medication, I started another med that basically was for my other condition. So condition number 1 got their meds and it was working, and then condition number 2 was like, I don't think so. And then condition number 2, that medicine ruined condition number 1's medicine. So now I have no medicine. And so the past few weeks has been me realizing that, oh gosh, condition number 1 is high-key killing me. This isn't good. And then realizing that condition number 2 is the cause and being like, god dang it, why? So I basically was going through a lot of really bad mishaps. I was at the hospital, like, it was just not good. Really bad chronic fatigue. On top of it, I've had chronic fatigue since I had eye surgery. Which I did find a really hilarious comment. When I was like, hey guys, I can't upload, I don't know what's going on. I saw somebody be like, wait, weren't you just going blind like a little while ago? And I just had to laugh, and I'm like, yes, I was. Like, I wish I was joking. Also, if it looks like I'm drawing Wild Child without arms, it's because I am. Just bear with me on that. It's for the animation. The arms will be on another layer. Just ignore that part for now. Cause she's drawing shapes in the air, so like, yeah, just ignore that. So yeah, I'm having a hard time sitting at my desk right now. So I basically couldn't sit. I could only lay down, and even then I could barely be awake, and it was really rough. Chronic fatigue is no joke. If you deal with it, I'm so sorry. If you deal with ME or CFS, I'm so sorry. It is so hard. Like, I'm just starting to get a little better, and even then I'm trying to take it extremely slowly, because I could fall back at any point in time. I could just go back to being really sick at any point. So thank you all for the well wishes. I know everybody was like, yay, I'm glad you're feeling better, but like,
unfortunately, that's probably temporary. Like, I've worked really, really hard to get to where I am, but yeah, it's not guaranteed. Like, I'm at the mercy of my conditions, and that's kind of what it's like, unfortunately. Like, I know a lot of people don't like following content creators who are not consistent, or they demand content, and they like having a schedule, but like, one thing about PetPyves, it's run by me, and that's it. So, yeah. It's not as easy as being like, oh, I'll have somebody else on my team animate this episode. No, it's just me, and so if I go down, it all goes down, and unfortunately, we just have to be patient, because I'm just a sick person, and I feel like I still should be entitled to and deserve respect and deserve patience, and yeah, I'm not any less human because of that, and I feel like most people understand that, but, you know, there are some people on the internet who don't understand chronic illness and don't understand creating art in general and how time-consuming that is. And so that's basically what's been going on. I don't want people to be like, oh my god, I'm so sick of PetPyves always being on and off and on and off and on and off, and to that I just have to say I'm sorry, get used to it, because that's unfortunately the deck of cards I was dealt, and I do the best, the absolute best that I can with what I have. And it's out of my control, but what I can control is how I react to it, and how I react to it is I'm really proud of what I've gotten done despite being pretty much dead, lying in bed, suffering. Like, I did get some episodes out. Like, we got hello. We got Blackbird's introduction all done. Like, I can't believe I even got that done. I had to sit at my desk for like 20 minutes at a time, animate a couple frames, and then like go lay down for a few hours, and then do a couple frames, and then go lay down. Like, it is actually incredible that I got anything done in my state, and I'm pretty proud that I was able to do anything at all. And that's what I choose to focus on right now, is what I can do, not what I can't do. I don't want to say, oh, but I can't live stream, or I can't, because, like, that's, like, a self-fulfilling prophecy, and that's, like, really dangerous for people who have chronic illnesses. Like, you gotta have hope and positivity, and you've gotta really speak good into the world if you want to feel any better, because, like, I really do believe that misery is a mindset. And, I mean, I have a really good person from my past who's a prime example of this. I mean, you guys are starting to learn more about him, but Jim, my stepdad, was the prime example of misery as a mindset, because that man had cystic fibrosis, and that man was constantly suffering, and never once did he ever make that his entire personality. Like, he was always funny. Like, I was telling a story the other day about my first iPad that I had gotten, that he gave to me. He very cheeky, like, very much, like, was joking. He was like, oh, I'm gonna put, like, parental locks on it. Because I got it when I was, like, I don't know, like, 13, 14 or something. And he was like, I'm gonna put parental locks on it because I don't want you doing bad things. And I was like, Jim, I would never do bad things. Please don't put stupid locks on it. I'm not a baby. He put locks on it anyways, and then he set my iPad essentially for, like, there was, like, a setting where it was like, oh, once Holly turns 18, it'll automatically turn off the parental settings, you know, because I'll be 18. He turned that part off, and then he was like, even when you're 18, you're still not allowed to do anything. And I was like, but I can't even buy apps. Like, I can't even buy my own apps without your permission. Like, what do you mean? Like, please don't do that. And he was doing it as a joke. And, like, obviously, he passed away. And so I'm left with this iPad that is just locked forever because he had the password. It is forever locked, and I can't do- no matter how old I get, that thing will always be set for being a 12-year-old, and I think that's so funny. Like, he was so funny like that. Like, he just always was just- it was always out of heart, too. Like, I look back and I appreciate that. He was the only adult who cared about my internet safety, and that's part of the reason why I care so much about, like, everybody being safe online, and why I care so much about my community being safe. Is because, like, Jim instilled that in me, like, and how important it is. And it's definitely something I didn't realize at the time because I was just young, and I was like, well, everybody else gets to, it's not fair, it's not fair. But now I have lots of friends who have really scary stories about them being online when they were super young, and I don't have those stories because Jim protected me. And yes, it was a joke. And I know that he is just thinking it's so funny that I'm now 27 and I still can't unlock the damn thing. But it's just, I don't know. Never once do I remember him for being so sick and so sad and miserable. Like, he was always funny and always uplifting and kind, and that's what I want to be remembered as too.
Jim literally took the password to the grave.
Literally, yes, exactly! Like, I laugh about it all the time. I'm like, why would he do that? Like, why would he do that to me? Like, he knew what he was doing. He was just being a jerk, and he always loved doing that shit to me, and I gotta respect the grind, man. I gotta respect it. He was my true protector. No, you have no idea. Like, I just scratched the surface. Pyves, you're covering the dono. No! You're right! Hold on. I will fix it. Thank you for pointing that out. Pyves, you're allowed to be silly in the corner, but you can't be doing that. That is not happening. Okay. I moved it. There we go. I find it more sad. I'm sorry if you find that sad. I'm just... My stepdad wouldn't want me to be sad about it. My stepdad would want me to be like, ah, Jim! Like, he definitely was that kind of person, unfortunately. Like, he would just... He joked way too damn much about everything. Like, you'll see. I'll tell you guys more in Persona. But... Oh, maybe I should... I want to talk to you guys about, like, the episodes that have come out a little bit. Man, I just have so much I could say. Oh, I just haven't been able to catch up for weeks. Let's see. Yeah, so we did like an introduction, which I think I'm gonna do every era. It's just gonna kind of cover like the basis of like where the era is beginning, so that way we can see the growth by the end. Because I think it's really important to show like that each of my eras grow. And so we start off, and I just wanted to tell like everybody like what was going on with Blackbird's parents and what are her perspectives on like my mom and dad at the time, and like obviously it's like really flip-flop from Wild Child, and like I also wanted to exemplify that my inner children are like so vastly different that it honestly kind of hurts one another. Like it hurts Wild Child's feelings that Blackbird is very dismissive about Wild Child's experience with mom. And Blackbird's just like, no, mom's the best. Wild Child is just stupid. And Blackbird is definitely like an outlier in the sense of like, I think she is the only one to have this kind of warped view about my parents. And that's gonna be like the crux of her arc in like the first year of Blackbird. Like, it's definitely gonna be her versus the other eras. Like, she feels like everyone's against her. Because they kind of are. Because she's definitely just, like, very misguided, and all the other eras have a hard time dealing with her because of that. But the important thing about Persona Project, at least in my experience, is to get all of my inner selves to be more aligned and understanding and empathetic towards each other. Which is easier said than done, because my god, she's very difficult to deal with sometimes. She's gonna say some very not nice things. Bear with her, she's just being taught by the worst people.
The bad part about it is that definitely, like, all of those terrible life lessons are coming through. All of the things that you saw in Wild Child's era did not just disappear. Those things are now manifesting.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm trying to catch up on chat. There's so many big paragraphs and my brain just shuts down when I see them right now. Oh my goodness. Oh, Sparrow Star! Excited for Pride Month? That's an understatement. Excited is not even a word. I'm ecstatic.
I'm so pumped for Pride Month, dude. I have so much going on in Pride Month. Like, it's gonna be a little nuts. But I think it'll still be really fun and really cool. And I'm very eager to share more of my queer characters with the world.
Child is angry because no muff.
Someone on the internet, thank you, it's such a funny comment. Mouth. My child is angry because no mouth.
I can't believe it pronounced mouth right. Like, that was like surprise of the year. I really didn't expect text-to-speech to say that. That's really funny. Mouth. I say that so much. I love saying mouth. Oh my god. It's what I say to my cat because he always has his mouth wide open because he's just such a weird cat. He just always has his mouth agape. Can't explain it. He's just such a goblin.
Okay, chat, let's not argue with my moderators back and forth. Just drop it, let's move forward. And also, moderators, please don't engage with the arguing back and forth. Please ignore it. That would be nice. Killing my vibe. I'm trying to be positive. And trust me, I'm in pain currently, and I'm trying. I'm really trying. How is the cat? My cat last night decided to shatter my window to my bedroom. He got so mad at the alley cats outside. There was like warrior cats drama outside. Like there's like warrior cats like screaming outside. There's like alley cats that are just like getting into like a fight or something, and he got so intense that he just pounded the window with all of his body weight, which is a lot because he's fat, and he shattered my damn window. Now I have to figure out how to fix a window. Do you understand how stressful that is as a Gen Zer? I don't know what the freak I'm doing. I don't know how to fix a window. I can barely, like, eat food without burning myself or, like, poking myself with a fork. Like, you think I could fix a goddamn window? Like... So, like... So, like, yeah, that's, like, I had such a hard night last night because the freaking stupid cold was drifting in through the goddamn window that I duct taped haphazardly. I'm like, damn, this is so scuffed. Like, so my cat could be doing better. He could be, I don't know, not shattering windows. He could be, like, a good cat. God, you wonder where I get my inspiration for Pyves. Like, Pyves is just my inspiration. Like, that's just my cat incarnate. Like, my cat is like a whole nother level of orange cat. Like, yeah, you have an orange cat, but like, I have an orange cat. Alright? I have an orange cat. Show cat
The
pictures.
snails are coming out of hibernation. Happy.
Oh god! Goldfish tamer! That's so... You're so positive. I appreciate that so much. I love snails so much. Oh, I don't even notice that. I need to, like, go outside and, like, look at the snails more, methinks. I need to see them. I used to see them when I did gardening and stuff, but I haven't been able to, like, walk very much. I've been very unable-bodied. So I guess I haven't seen the snails yet. But I do have these really fun little insect houses I want to put outside to house all my little bug friends in my garden. So maybe I'll set those out. So that way maybe I can finally see some snails. I haven't seen them since last year. Alright, I can't show cat pictures. Hold on, let me see if I have a picture of my... A normal picture of him anyway. Hold on, I have to dig through my stuff. Cause yeah, my cat is very ugly. Like, he's just really ugly. Let's see. That's right, I separated everything by era. I don't know why I did that. All my personal files are also separated by my eras. That's the only way I understand what's going on at any point in time in my life. Alright, let me find a normal picture of him. It's actually really hard. I don't have normal pictures of my own animal. Okay, here's one. I think this is a normal image. Yeah, okay, look. That's my Bibby. That's my B-Bay. B-Bay, B-Bay. Here's him being normal. Normal. He's sleeping on his favorite duck toy. It's like this little nasty little duck. That has a string on it, and that's like his favorite toy. I'll find an ugly picture too, just for fun. It's actually harder to find the normal picture than the ugly picture. Oh. The question is, what ugly picture do I reveal to the world? If you're in the PetPyves Discord, if you're a member and you have that, then you understand that I've shown some really ugly images of my cat, like... Like, I just really love taking ugly pictures of him, because it's not hard when he's, like, hideous. Okay, God, I'm trying to find one specific picture.
For the window fund.
Oh! Thanks! Thank you so much, Fizzy, because, yeah, I have hospital bills, I have, like, procedures coming up, I have now a window, like, I'm- God dang, dude. I'm just scrolling through my Bibby pictures. Ew. Oh my god. The problem is that he's my son, and I always feel so embarrassed when I have to share pictures. Okay, here's one from after the vet. He's like zooted. Like the Here No, not right now. Shut up, I'm showing my ugly cat. So this is my cat, like, absolutely zonked.
Pyves Plush campaign launches shortly before birthday. This is a certified EP moment.
Yay!
Also, happy birthday to the bratty cat May.
Oh yeah, it is Anonymous. You're right. Or Anonymous. I don't know why I thought maybe it's Anonymous. That's another person who comments often. See, I do remember you guys. I don't want anybody to tell me I don't. It is May's birthday, hilariously. So we're gonna spend it by sharing ugly pictures of my cat, apparently. So that's him, like, absolutely zooted on medication when he came home from the vet, because he's insane, and he can't just, like, go to the vet. He has to be, like, sedated every time he goes to the vet, because he's insane. Like, I don't know how much else I need to explain. I have this really ugly one of him gagging. It's really small, and I don't know why. Here's this really ugly pixelated image of him gagging on somebody's finger because he tried to shove their finger down his throat because he's so dumb. He doesn't even know what to do when you point at him. Kind of dumb animal. Okay. Okay, let me look for older pictures. This is, I mean, I'll be here all day. I can show you 1,000 images of my cats.
Whenever you talk about Bibby doing silly things, I imagine the actual Indiana Jones doing them and crack myself up.
Oh my
40-year-old
god.
archaeologist breaks window because cats were fighting outside.
That's so funny! No, you're so real for that! That is You're so real. I'm trying to find a picture with his mouth open, like, to show you guys what I mean by that. Like, whenever he's really happy, like, he was a bottle baby, like, I got him when he was 2 days old and bottle fed him. So whenever he's really happy, He just has his mouth open. I'm trying to find a picture that exemplifies the Bibby mouth. The Bibby mouth. I have more pictures of my brother's cat for some reason, which I don't even live with him anymore, so I don't know what that's all about. Let's see. Oh, I have so many good ones. Yes, there we go. This is a good mouth open Bibby. Here we go. This is what he does. Oh, I don't know why I pulled up the meme cat too. Honestly, fair. Look at him. That's him mouth open. That's him with his mouth open. That's my fucking animal. I love him. Oh my god. Even if he breaks all my windows in my house. Okay, cat show and tell time over. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Back to drawing Wild Child. Oh. That's so funny, man. I love my cat. It'd be very, very fun to do an animation about Bibby someday. The music's so nostalgic. I know, that's why I turned it on. I'm here for the nostalgia trip. Snork, that's literally, like, exactly how he is. The original Wild Child. No. He looks so sleep deprived. He's never sleep deprived. He's just so happy, he, like, closes his eyes, you know? Like... Also, why did I color that in like that? Am I okay? Like, chat? Oh my god. I just realized I colored that in wrong. But no, he's like in so much bliss that he just like closes his eyes like a tiger. Like how tigers close their eyes when they're happy. Okay, cool. So, I'm gonna animate the little arms now. Which will be really fun. I say knowing damn well it won't be. Alright, let's do this. Oh, thank you, Arthur the Touch. That's very nice. I hope to recover. That would be a nice thing. Uh-huh. I'm supposed to be starting physical therapy soon. We'll see how that goes. Would Bibby like WC? Oh my god, I don't know. Because I feel like Wild Child was very like, oh, we're gonna play games, and like I would like take my cats and like sit them in like a laundry basket and then be like, okay, we're gonna pretend that you are like, this is a shopping cart, we're gonna go grocery shopping, and I throw all my toys on top of them, and my cats had by that point had been raised with me and understood that I was just a kid playing games and weren't like they were very patient cats, like Tom and Jealous and Squirt, Frisco. Those cats were patient AF. Because they were raised by me and also around me as I was a kid. And Bibby was not. And Bibby, I feel, is just, like, not equipped to deal with literally anything. I mean, he saw a cat screaming outside, like, and he broke my window. Like, I don't think he can handle the stress of a child trying to play with him. Like, Wild Child would not understand that either. And he's also just, like, a high anxiety cat. Like, he's a special needs cat. So, I don't think that'd be a good combination, unfortunately. Oh, Spuds. Becoming a member, it should be like a join button. I'm not sure if it's different on an iPad. There's just like next to my YouTube channel where it says like subscribe and has the bell and all that stuff. It should have like a join button. It's just like there. I don't know why it doesn't say like members or something. Like it would make more sense if there's like a whole tab for it, but it's just like a small join button. And I appreciate that you're considering. That's really awesome. It really helps. And you get lots of cool stuff. Ugh. Water time. Water time. Bibby is a wild child. He is. He is my child. That's all I call him. I'm like, child, what are you doing, child? My child. All the time. Okay, how am I gonna do a triangle? I have to think about. So,
Sorry, I'm literally holding my hands out in front of me right now trying to figure out how you draw a triangle. Okay. I don't know why I put the sketch all the way over there. Like, sometimes I'd look at my sketches and I'm like, he's not okay. like, bro is not okay. There we go.
Because it's like you point, and then you pull down, and then you go back together.
I am a tired cat parent. You have no idea the things I deal with. Also, the one and only, don't worry if you can't join. It's chill. Like, you can literally support me by watching my videos or liking them. Like, literally, that's enough support. I get ad revenue. Like, it's chill. Like, you don't have to, like, put in any extra effort. Just being here is enough. Like, it's cool if you can. It's very, very cool. But it's also cool that you're here. So I don't want to discredit that. Like, the world is full of enough subscription bullshit. Like, subscribe if you can. Don't. If you don't want to. I don't care. My YouTube actually got really mad at me recently. They were like, hey, your statistics are freaking awful because this many people don't subscribe to you. Like, there's like, I don't know, more than 80% of people don't subscribe when they watch my videos.
Bibby is the bibbiest bibster that ever bibbed.
So true, Pippi. No truer words have been said today. Bibby is the bibbiest bibsters ever bibbed. You're so real. I love my bee-bye. Oh, the little cat in the box. I love that. That's such a... I love that. I don't even remember what I was saying. I got so distracted. Oh yeah, YouTube's really bad because they're like, this percentage of people aren't subscribed and you should tell them about it. And I was like, ew, tell them about it? I don't think so, chat. That's very extra, and I'm good. Like, I don't need to harass people into being like, click that bell button, and also, make sure you subscribe. Turns out, 80% of you aren't subscribed, and I'm gonna guilt trip you into, like, no, that's so crappy, and I hate when other people do that. Why would I do that too? Like, no, dude. No YouTube, heart emoji. It's like that episode of SpongeBob where they're all like, Nosferatu. Like, that's how I feel when I look at YouTube that's like, you need to do this pointless thing, and I'm like, no, YouTube.
Yeah, honestly, same cinnamon raisin bagel. Like, the ads are just so bad lately. Like, I'm like a cheapo, and I don't even like have a YouTube like thing to like get rid of ads. I don't even know what that's called anymore. What is that called? What is it called when you like, it's YouTube Premium or some shit? I don't know. I don't even have that. I'm like a YouTube partner and I'm like, YouTube is my job and I don't even have a YouTube Premium. Because, listen, the only benefit I get from being a YouTuber is being a YouTuber, period. Like, they don't give you anything else. They, like, help promote your videos, I guess. But, like, you'd think maybe, oh, hey, you're, like, generating a shitload of money for us. Maybe we could give you a free YouTube Premium membership or something because you're a YouTuber. But they don't. They're like, nah, you have to pay for it too, bitch. And I'm like, damn! Like, YouTube is stingy AF. Like, it makes me so mad. I'm just, like, getting no benefits. It's like having a job with, like, no benefits. Like, legit. And it's just like, what? Like, and the taxes are really bad. Like, come on now. Come on now. So it's just like, yeah, like, I don't even have it. So, like, the ads that I get, like, scare the shit out of me in the middle of the night because I listen to YouTube to fall asleep. And no matter what, without failure, it's like, hey, here's some gentle rain to fall asleep to, no ads, and I'm like, I guarantee there's ads. 20 minutes in, there's like some goddamn explosion, they're showing me a horror movie, and I'm like, dude, I hate horror more than anything, especially in the middle of the dang night. And I'm like, dang, YouTube, why are you doing this to me? Yo, bro spotted the garden. Congrats on 2 months! You're a token, that's super, super rad. Also, I love the little dust pile, thank you. Thank you for the dust pile. I'm so glad that's an emote, because I feel like that's the most underrated little blooper I've done. Oh, Impcat, thank you. Yeah, I just don't care to, like, promote the channel because it's already reaching enough people. I'm just like, what more do I need to do? Like, good lord, like, I get, like, 4 million views a month. I'm like, dude, that is so many people. I'm good. Like, I don't want any more. I'm scared. I'm scared. Like, YouTube's always like, more! More! And I'm like, I'm okay! Those who get it, and y'all are here, and that's wonderful. That's all. Oh, goodness. Yeah, oh yes, I especially hate it when it happens on music. No, when, like, the ads are just, like, literally dead center middle of, like, music. It's like, dude, come on. Come on, man. Just got Thanos'd. What do you mean I just got Thanos'd? I don't know. I say a lot of things that I could be considered getting Thanos'd. Sometimes I don't remember what I just said. Is it my PNG tuber? No, that PNG tuber's okay. What do you mean? I don't know what everybody's saying that I'm dead. Guess I'm dead. You win the most humble YouTuber award. It's not hard to be humble! Oh my god! It actually makes me so damn sad that, like, I'm getting- okay. Thank you for saying that. I try to be just a human being, because god, we need more of those. It's so creepy that, like, 90% of people online are, like, weird, fake, like, crafted, like, caricatures. It's just, like, weird, man. And I'm just so authentic. I don't have a choice. I'm autistic. I'm also anxious as hell. You think I could lie? You think I could lie? You're crazy. Like, I can't, dude. I'm the worst liar on planet Earth. You would know immediately if I was lying. Like, I suck. Like, I can't do that. So I'm always, like, 100% myself, and, like, sometimes I will be masking a little bit, but, like, it's mostly to keep my morale up, because I try to keep my energy a little bit higher, because I like to keep things positive. That's about it. Like, everything else you see, I'm mostly, like, here and being completely bluntly honest, because goddamn I don't know how to not be blunt. But, like, it also shouldn't be that damn hard! It shouldn't be that damn hard! Like, it blows my mind when people are just, like, terrible! Like, I hate it when the content creators are terrible. It just makes me so sad. I'm like, it's literally not hard to just remain human. Like, it can't do that much to you. Like, fame doesn't mean anything, man. It's just a side product. It's just an after product of what I do. Like, I'm very passionate. People saw that. They liked that. And now they're all here, and I'm like, cool, now we can do more things. That's awesome. I never once was like, oh my god, I'm so amazing and everybody loves me. Like, what do you mean? Like, I don't know. It's just so not my personality, man. Sudden loud movie advertisement. It's always an explosion! It always starts with an explosion! I'm sorry, we keep going back to this, but it just gets me. The wind has attacked you with sharp leaves. That sounds like you're being attacked by a Pokemon. You might need to seek shelter. That sounds like the move Razor Leaf. You need to seek shelter. That sounds bad. Oh my god, Grim Bunny, I do that so much! I do, like, my autism mask is very feminine. Because, like, I'm AFAB. And so, my natural voice is, like, where it's at right now. Like, this is my natural speaking voice. And it's honestly pretty deep. I can make it go a lot deeper. I have really good vocal range. I've been practicing voice acting for several years. But for some goddamn reason, I will just, as soon as somebody says anything to me in public, the girl just, like, crawls out of the abyss. And she's just like, thank you! Like, who are you? Like, get out of here. I don't know who you are, but I don't like you. And my voice just gets so girly. And I'm like, excuse me, can you help me with this thing? Like, why do I sound like that? And I hate it. And it's just like, my mask is so, like, feminine. Because that's, like, what I was so performative. All my femininity was very performative, like, my entire life, so... The way that I just talk in general is just like, I'm just gay. Like, I'm just queer. Like, you can hear, like, the way that I talk, like, if I had a masculine voice, you would immediately clock me for being gay. Like, you would. Like, I just have that natural, like, inflection because I've been surrounded by queer people my entire life, and honestly, Jim's mostly to blame. Like, Jim had that inflection as well. And being autistic, I have, like, that one voice type. And it's really funny, because most people say they have the flat autism, so their voice comes out very flat, and, like, they speak very monotone in, like, one way. My autism voice is that I always sound like this. Even when I'm, like, sobbing my eyes out, when I'm angry, I still sound happy. Like, I always am stuck being happy. It's kind of creepy and weird, and, like, I hate that about my autism, where I'm just, like, I always sound fine, because that's what I've been conditioned to be. That's my mask, and it's, like, really dumb. So, learning to undo that garbage, or at least trying, while I very much sit here with my arms out trying to figure out how to do this square. Trying so hard to get WC to do a square, because I did the triangle. Whoop! Alright, now she's gonna do the square. It's gonna go outward, I think. I haven't heard this song in so long, and this is like a remix, and I kind of love that. Also, the pause was me. I thought I was gonna sneeze. I've been having really bad allergies. Because it's been raining, and then been getting really hot and really cold, really hot and really cold here, and I'm just like, what the freak? So my allergies are going crazy. Honestly, Angel, picture your voice and stuff. I feel like it's just like, something society just does, where it's just like, it's so sad, like, when you think about it kind of deeply. It's like, oh, like, my first instinct is that, like, when I'm introduced to a new person, it's immediately to hide my true self. And put on, like, this performative, like, hi, how are you? Oh, I'm good. And it's like, you have to say the lines of dialogue that, like, line up with, like, societal expectations of, like, oh, you can't just be, like, walk up to somebody and be like, oh my god, I noticed you have a Bluey shirt, I really like Bluey. Like, you can't just, like, I don't know, talk like we're in kindergarten, where it's like, you like that thing, I like that thing, let's be friends. Like, if you're like, let's be friends, they'll be like, who are you? You're a stranger. You didn't even say hi, how are you? Who are you? Get away from me. Like, there's, like, so much weird societal BS that, like, I never understood because of my autism, and I continue to never understand. And it's very, like, annoying to me, because, like, I get very, like, you can ask the people I live with, I almost never ask how people are doing, because it just, like, drives me crazy to have to be like, oh, I have something I want to tell you, but I don't want to have to go through the performative steps of being like, hold on, let me check in with, like, the stupid, neurotypical, like, banter before I could, like, oh, how's the weather? How was work? That stuff, like, kills me inside. I'm just like, I'd rather have, like, I already know you. I could already kind of tell. I'm an empath. I could tell that maybe you've had a rough day, and I could say, hey, it sounds like you had a rough day. Or it feels like maybe you had a rough day. Do you want to go and play Minecraft? Do you want to go distract? But by the way, in Minecraft, I found this thing. We should play together, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'd rather just cut to the damn chase. Like, I hate these weird steps I have to do. And, like, I've had so much trouble socializing because of that, because some people just write that off as me being, like, inconsiderate. Or that I'm, like, lacking empathy because I don't ask people how they are. Sometimes I just wait for people to tell me how they are. Sometimes people don't want to know, like, my thing is like, if somebody asks me how I am, I feel like I have to tell them. I can't lie. I can't just be like, oh, I'm good, when I'm not good. I'm just gonna be like, dude, I'm suffering, oh my god, and I'm gonna go off, and then I'm gonna seem like I'm venting, and then they're not gonna like that, and they're gonna be like, oh, I didn't mean how you actually were, you're just supposed to say good. And then I'll be like, what do you mean? What does that mean? Like, why does nothing make sense? So, this is why I don't ask people how they are, because I don't want them to feel obligated to, like, tell me how they are if they don't want to. So I just skip that part, and I'm like, hey, here's the thing I want to ask you. What do you want for dinner? You know, like, let's skip, like, all of that. Like, hey, food? Question mark. You know, like, let's just, I don't know. To me, this is like the autism experience of just, I'm on the outside looking in, and everyone else has this complex system that they understand, and I don't get it, and it doesn't benefit me, and I'm just like, damn, what do I do now? Oh, yeah, see, like, I hate having to say, like, hi. I don't know, saying hi is, like, the worst thing for me, because I'm just like, I obviously see you. You've obviously entered the premises. I don't want to say hi. You're already here. I already see you. Like, like, what do you mean? Like, what more is there to say? Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't know. I'm very much, like, different in that way. Like, I guess that's what people would argue are the social cues I mess up the most. Is that I miss, I guess, primary talking points. But when it comes to certain people, like, if they go out of their way and they're like, hey, it really helps me if you ask me how I am, because then it actually makes me talk and I really need to. Okay, then I will remember that about you and I will say, hey, how was your day? If you ask me to, because then you tell me why it's important to you. Otherwise, I'm just like, this is a hard thing for me. But I'm willing to do those things if it helps other people. I just, like, with autism, communication is key, man. I don't know, like,
All you gotta do is tell me things, and then I'll learn, and then I'll remember it, and I'll do better next time. But, like, I can't tell you how many times in my childhood, like, Wild Child and Blackbird, where I've, like, lost friends because of things like that. Where people are just like, well, you're just mean. Like, you just, like, don't care about anybody. And I'm just like, okay. And I hear this a lot from people in the autism community. I follow a lot of content creators who are autistic, and, like, yeah, most of the time, it's kind of like, I hear the same kind of stories from other people, where they're just like, yeah, like, social cues have ruined my life, and I'm like, yeah, that.
Oh, goodness. Oh, you want to be the part of the conversation but don't know how to be a part of it. Honestly, my best advice for people like that, tell the people that you're conversating with that that's what you are. Be honest and say, hey, I want to be a part of this, but I don't know how. And then try to, you know, inform the group, so that way maybe they can find a way to help you. Because, like, having help from other people, a conversation is reliant on multiple people. And if they're not including you or making it to where you can be a part of it, you know, like, then that's also their responsibility too. Like, it's part of socializing, is making sure everybody feels included, so just voicing that maybe will help you, where you're like, hey, I don't know how to be a part of it, but I want to be a part of it. They'll be like, hey, every now and then we'll try to ask you, what do you think? You know, it's just a matter of people often don't understand that because they're so conditioned that, like, society works this one way. And they don't think about anything that could be potentially different. So, opening their eyes might help to be like, hey, I need some accommodations or some help. I don't think it can hurt. I've only found, in like, my many infinite years of wisdom here, that being more open and honest can only help you. Like, I think it's only helpful to... Hold on, I gotta, like, time out somebody myself. There we go. Oh, the rare occasion that I have to time somebody out. Awesome. Oh yeah, the adults talking, that's so sad, Sachikoko. It makes me sad that, like, adults, like, treat children so badly. Like, children need so many more... They need so much more attention. They need so much more rights. Like, everybody dismisses children. Like, they just dismiss children, like, about bullying. There's like, oh, kids fight kids, it just happens. But, like, it's, like, literally the most traumatic things I think I've ever been through. I've been bullied from bullies, and they just get away with it. They just get to walk away and be like, oh, it's just a little bully, and they don't get any repercussions for causing the most trauma in my life, literally. And it's just like, I don't know, kids are just so much more complex, and they're also so much more capable than they're able. Like, their parents just never let them be capable in most cases. Like, okay, for some context, I was studying psychology before I became a YouTuber. I was gonna literally become a psychologist or a therapist, and I was very much wanting to go down the path of specializing in abnormal psychology, because I really understand it as somebody who has many mental health disorders collaborating all at once in my mind, making my life a living hell. I very much understand being abnormal. And so, one thing that I really found very interesting was I took a class called Childhood Development, and it's basically tells you about, like, what happens to your brain as you develop in childhood and why everything is so impactful. And it, like, basically the stages of, like, lifespan development was another class I took, where it's like your philosophy and your thoughts and your psychology and everything that goes into growing up, and how traumatic growing up is. Like, just the act of growing up is, like, one of the most traumatic things everyone can go through. It is crazy, the level of that. It's just, to me, like, I look at children and they're so much more capable, and everybody always likes to kind of belittle them or treat them lesser, or that they're stupid, and they're not. They're not. They're so much smarter, they're so much stronger, they're so much more able than people give them credit for. And I've seen it in my own, like, life. Like, everybody, like, treated my brother so much differently than me. They always treated him like he couldn't do anything. And then they treated me like I had to do everything. And it became a self-fulfilling prophecy. And I think that's, like, really important to recognize that, like, kids internalize a lot that is said about them. And that's also why I worry about younger generations being online, because they can see what everybody is saying about them, and it has not been nice things, dude. Everybody's so mean to Gen Alpha. Everybody's so mean to Gen Z. I'm Gen Z. And it's just like, dude, like, everybody is reading all these articles about, like, oh, this generation's doomed, we're so cooked, and it's like, what, who are we helping? Like, that's not helpful. Like, it's just so sad. Like, I believe so much in the kids, because, like, they're our future. They are our tomorrow. Why would you treat them badly? Why would you tell them that they can't do anything? Like, I don't know. I'm such a positive person that I can't wrap my head around, like, being that mean to anyone ever for any reason at all. So, mini rant over about, like, you all, everybody on the planet, but especially children, are capable and don't deserve to be put down, especially online. That's why I try to spread so much positivity here, because it's just, the world is so cruel. I'm just so over it, you know? Oh, Cedar Paw Animations, thank you for the support. I'm glad everyone's inner children are all healing with, like, all of this going on. I'm glad that it's not just me healing, like, that's really cool. I'm glad that you're able to think about inner children, because I know that the concept is definitely something that is not brought up often enough, and I feel like a lot of people, like, literally just push their inner child away into a dark corner of their soul and forget about them. And it's like, no, they're here with you, and they're with you, and they guide a lot of your choices, whether you believe it or not, and seeing them and validating them is very healing. Oh, Jackie Marie, this special's gonna be really different from the last one because it's just about WC, but I'm excited for it nonetheless. Alright, we're gonna do my favorite little animation, which is a 2-frame animation of the little hands bouncing back and forth. Which is just big circle and little circle, alternating. And it's one of my favorite animations to do. Because it's literally just... I get to copy and paste it, it just goes like this. Whee! I love it so much. Cool, I finally got the arms done. That was a tough thing to animate. It's not something I don't think I've ever really done, is doing like arms tracing a shape. That's one thing I do like about Persona Project. Pushes me out of my comfort zone. I definitely animate things I never thought I would. I'm gonna get some water while I read your comments. So to everyone's inner child, whose inner child is here, if any adult has ever told you you were bad, if any adult has ever told you you were stupid, if any adult ever told you you couldn't, you can. You are not bad. You are good. You are smart. You are kind. You are everything the world is telling you otherwise. Like, I can't express that enough. People told the same things to Wild Child, and look at her. Do you think she's bad? Do you think she's stupid? No. Because it's not true. Those people are just buttheads. To put it in the nicest, cleanest way. I'm enjoying this like little soundtrack because it reminded me of gyroids from Animal Crossing. Because they make those little squeaky noises. Alright, doing the freckles now. The freckles are something that I am very particular about when it comes to animation, because I don't want them to be all jumpy. So here's the triangle. Okay. Perfect. Oh. Honestly, yeah, okay, that's one thing I do want to talk. Thank you, Maddie, you reminded me about, like, older stuff. I recently went back to my, Instagram because I was thinking about trying to maybe revitalize my Instagram so I could post some more art on there and share some more stories on there, but I went on there and I didn't really like what I found, to say the very least. I haven't been on there in like over a year now, I think. More than that. It's been a long time. 2 years, I think, actually. It's been 2 years since I took a break from Instagram and TikTok, and I can say for certainty I'm never going back to TikTok. That's never happening. I had a really bad social media addiction that I'm not getting back. Cause like I come from an addictive family, unfortunately, so it's like really easy for me to fall into stuff like that, so I have to be really careful with what I consume. And I can safely say that Instagram did not make me feel very good. I just came back to a lot of not nice things, and I tried to like clean up my Instagram per se, and it was like one of those things where like my Instagram was so full of old stuff, like old art of mine that I really like. I really like my art. The problem is all the other people that were on there that I had to go and unfollow, and people who have changed so much, people who have not been kind, and just like, it was like a big emotional thing, and I felt quite bad trying to, you know, essentially like, I tried to clean up a lot of my liked posts and unliked posts and like literally start fresh, but it felt like I was erasing a part of Holly era and Haley era, and I was like, I don't want to do this actually. I think I'm just gonna end up leaving my Instagram where it is. It's just gonna be an archive of those eras, because it felt like a disservice to them. It felt like I was erasing a part of myself by unliking things and unfollowing everybody that I used to look up to, and I don't know, it was quite sad to me. Like, I just did not enjoy that very much, so I don't think I'll be bringing my Instagram back. I don't think I'll make a new one either, because immediately as soon as I went on Instagram, I found myself scrolling like I used to, doom scrolling. I was like, oh my god, I'm not even on here to do that. How did I start scrolling? I don't even know how I did it. And I was just like, alright, this is clearly unhealthy for me, it's bad for me, and I'm not doing this. YouTube's fine. YouTube's been great. And I've been posting art on my Discord, and my Discord gets to see, like, my still art pieces, and that's been really fun and cool, and I've got my outlet, and I plan to use my website more. I'd like to post more things on my website when that gets revitalized, because yes, I am working on rebranding the website, and it's gonna be really, really beautiful. Very soon. It's like almost done. But yeah, I will re-upload my TikToks on YouTube Shorts, I think. Not on my YouTube Shorts. I think I'll just make a compilation video of all my TikToks and put them on my channel. But yeah, I just can't go back to Instagram, and I hope everybody will understand that, because I know a lot of people have been going on there, and they're like, well, your Instagram says that you are, she, her, and I'm like, well, my Instagram's also 2 years old, and hasn't been touched, and hasn't been posted on in 2 years. And people were leaving some nasty comments, like, I was like, oh my gosh, like, people were like, where are you, like, you know, and stuff like that, and I'm just like, dude, I'm on YouTube, what do you mean? Like, I post, like, every day on YouTube, what do you mean, where am I? I'm right here! So it's just, like, stressful. It was just stressful. And also, there was so much AI shit on there. Like, I literally went to, like, see my own post that I had posted, and it was, like, asking me about AI, and I was just like, what is happening? Like, I'm scared to post my art on there. Like, that doesn't seem like a safe place to post art if they're immediately like, you should use AI. Forget using original art. Use AI. Like, what do you mean, dude? Like, I was terrified. I was like, okay, you know, I don't feel like I want to do this. But yeah, I heard Pinterest is doing pretty good. So maybe we'll check that out. I'm not entirely sure, though. I'm not really enjoying, like, much social media. Tumblr seems cool too, so if I end up picking a new social media and trying it out and liking it, I'll let you guys know so you can follow me and we can hang out. That'd be cool. But yeah, social media sucks. Which I know it's like a hilarious thing to say as a content creator myself, but like, listen. Also, I really like how this turned out. I think it turned out really good. You can tell what shapes they are. She's like, we're not talking about this or this. Yeah, that looks cute. Okay, great. Hope you're having an amazing day. It's been alright. It's been good. It's been pretty fun announcing my plushies and stuff like that. Oh, solar eclipse, I'm so sorry. I know, I've heard from a lot of people when they, like, delete their accounts that they always tend to regret it because they have nothing to look back on, and it makes me quite sad, too, because, like, yes, like, my life was consumed by social media, and if I deleted it, I would lose that part of my life. I would lose that part of my life, like, for sure, so, like, it only made sense just to leave it there dormant. The same with my DeviantArt account, yeah, my DeviantArt account is also just, like, a little relic, and it's just like, okay, it's there. You know, I am gonna say though, I think the only thing I'm gonna do this year, I'm definitely want to do Art Fight. I miss Art Fight so much. I haven't done it in a couple years. And I really want to do Art Fight, so that'll be, I'll let you guys know when I'm doing that. Oh yeah, it'll be so fun. So, I have other things, positive things, that I'm bringing into my life. I'm getting rid of the old bad habits, so that way I don't have an excuse to doom scroll, you know. Oh, Angel, you can make art of any of my eras. Go for it. I would love some Haley art. She never gets that much attention. So I would appreciate that. That's cool. Gorilla's fan 666. I'm doing the, like, hand rising elbow fire meme. Welcome to the stream. Although it's about to wrap up because I've got to get some lunch in a minute. I'm feeling a little weak. I can't really push myself very much right now, unfortunately. Never done art fight. Art fight's so fun! It's just like an excuse to draw your friends' characters. It's just so silly. What's life? You can submit fan art. There's a link in the description, or you can post it on my website. Those are the two main outlets to submit fan art. Or you can @ me if you do like YouTube @s. I can see like @ mentions here on YouTube, or you can @ me. I don't have any other social media now, unfortunately. I would say, oh, Instagram or whatever, but I don't use them anymore, so just website or submitting them here would be the better option. Holly, did you write any other books besides Arlene and Carlos? Yes, dude. Yes. Ken for game, don't worry, we're gonna get into everything I've ever made, don't worry. I have a box full of things under my bed that we will go into details about. Right now I'm working on a video for YouTube members about my made-up Pokemon. I made a whole Pokemon generation. They're called Miracas. And they're- oh god, they're so bad. I can't wait to share them, oh my god. I just have to like- I gotta get like a photo scanner so I could like properly show you the crisp details of crayon that Wild Child made these Pokemon characters. So good. Oh, Amanda, don't worry. I'm not in any fandoms. Like, I've learned my lesson. I'm not in any fandoms. I was in some of the worst fandoms you could name. Like, back when anime was a thing, like, I was a Naruto fan. I was a Hetalia fan. Okay, like, I do not identify with these things anymore. I'm just like, what was wrong with me, of course. But just so I know, there are some fandom spaces that are just bad. And like, yeah, I've been there, done that. Don't worry, we're good. I'm gonna stay away from all that. Also, there is like a slight stream delay, guys, so like if I'm like answering your questions late, don't spam questions. I will try to get to them. There's a lot happening and my brain is not focusing very well today. I am in pain right now, so I don't feel very good. So I'm not like super on my toes, you know. Oh my god, Gypsy, that's so cool! Like your own card game? That's so creative! Holy cow! That is so cool. Were you ever in the Steven Universe fandom? No, I was not. I was in the Undertale fandom, though, if that makes anything worse. I think it makes it worse. Dude, yeah, I'm mostly like a quiet fan. I'm a silent enjoyer of most things. I almost never comment on, like, my favorite creators' stuff. Like, I either join their Patreon very quietly and support them, or I sit in their Discord and adore everything they do, and I just sit there and I'm like, yep, I like this thing. Smiley face. I don't really like bringing attention to myself like that, I guess. Sometimes I'll make fan art of stuff, but most of the time I keep it to myself because I'm just embarrassed about my interests most of the time. I've been very heavily shamed for being very acoustic about my my things that I like, so I get very cautious and nervous about sharing things. I feel like most people understand the fandoms that I've brought up. I'm just being like, oh. Oh. Hey, if you really want to get into it, like, I used to follow a lot of creators from Dream SMP. Mostly the queer ones. But yeah, I don't obviously associate myself with that shit anymore, and I hate most of those creators. Like, the Dream SMP was a dumpster fire, and most people... The ones I got out, the good ones, where I'm just like, damn, I'm so glad they survived. Like, Jersey is a nightmare, but it's just like, dang. There's so much Minecraft fandoms that are just like up in flames at all points in time, and I'm like, damn. I'm so glad at least I never was like a musical fan, because I can't even imagine what the musical drama is like. Oh, fandoms. Fandoms. Man, I can't wait. All my eras of such cringe fandoms. I'm gonna be dying trying to explain these. Dude, I was making an AMV for them, and I'm sad because, like, most of the people in it turned out to be really horrible, and I just had to, like, trash the entire thing, and I'm like, dang. Dang. Minecraft YouTubers not be a piece of garbage challenge failed, literally. Sans AU Phantoms, oh my god, no, that's so real! That's so real, oh my god, Blueberry Sans is like my beloved dude, I love Underswap. Underswap and Underfell were like, like my favorites. Oh my god. Minecraft's YouTube overlaps with musical fandoms, Beauty, oh my god, that's so sad. Not to say that, like, if you love these things, like, okay, go love what you love, you know, this is fine. We're talking about, like, the little minority of the fandom that is just really not okay. We're talking about the kind of fandoms that are just not okay, chat. Like, the people that definitely are just doing really terrible things. We're not talking about you exclusively, so don't feel bad if you're like, well, wait, I like Undertale. Like, dude, no, I still like Undertale. I'm playing Undertale right now because I'm getting ready for Deltarune, okay? Like, it's okay. We can like things to that degree in a safe and healthy environment, okay? What we're talking about are the people that don't do that! No, I am definitely in Deltarune, don't worry. I'm like Susie fan #1 over here. I am so in love with Susie. Heart emoji, holy crap. I love them. The angry dinosaur. What more could you say about me loving a character? Seriously. But yeah, okay, I'm obviously just yapping. I have the lip sync to do, so I think I'll wait until after stream to do that because I don't feel like tormenting you guys with scrubbing the audio again. My computer's also just not handling it very well. So I think I'll switch on over to here and we will just... We will chat for a moment before I head off. Oh no, I don't- hold on, wait! I don't have my Pyves plushie! I'm coming back here so I can get my Pyves, hold on. I have to bring him with me. Portable Pyves. Get my little portable Pyves. Here we go. Okay. Bring me my Pyves, please. There he is. Here. I'll make him a good size. I'll hold him like a little plushie right here. Here you go. Like, hold him like a plushie, like, oh my god, like he's gonna be? That's crazy. There he is. I'm holding my Pyves. Yay! Yay! I can't wait for that. That's so freaking rad and so cool. I can't believe that's like even happening. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. So yeah, last minute Q&A gamers. If you have any questions about like the plushie I just announced, the Persona project, any of our gaming stuff we do, I don't know, 12 Origins, whatever, Brightside, I mean, I've got it all packed into my brain. Pyves is always watching. Put him on your head? Good idea. I can just do that. I wish I could, oh, you know, next time maybe I'll add him to the PNG tuber so he bounces with me, like he sits on top of my head. That'd be really fun. What a great idea. This is fantastic. He watches. The Discord is exclusive to YouTube members who are of a certain tier. The YouTube, like, membership thing, it's like basically the $10 one. If you pay the $10 one once, you can get into the server. And it's basically like you have to pay to get in because otherwise it would be a floodgate that I cannot manage. So this is kind of a way to keep it a little more private and a little more calm for me. It's for my safety and everyone else's safety as well. And that's just kind of how we do things to keep things a little bit less chaotic for my moderators and I. So that's how you would do it. It has a link when you join, like that's the only way you're gonna be able to get in. Is there anything specifically affected your art style? Oh my god, One Man Showo, which also that's a beautiful username. All of my childhood interests, like Neopets, dude, Neopets and Strawberry Shortcake and Pokemon, like, those things shaped my art style. Like, you can look at those things and look at my art style and be like, oh damn, like, Like, oh damn, like Pokemon and Neopets I think are the ones that influenced it the most, but like old cartoony stuff like Rainbow Bright and Strawberry Shortcake and Webkins. Webkins was a huge one that influenced my art style too. Avatar Last Airbender, honestly, as well. That sounds like really weird, but like I learned how to draw a lot because I would trace over Avatar like every day. And yeah, those things really influenced my art style. Sachi Coco, what besides Deltarune, what other games? Also Spuds! Yo, welcome to Brightsider. I'm glad you got it to work. Let's go. I know that like that iPad was giving you trouble, so let's go. Welcome to being a Brightsider. You got a little comfort crab. Let's go. That's awesome. Rainbow Bright jump scare. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But my other games that I really like, obviously I love Wobble Dogs right now. Wobble Dogs is a big fixation. I'm playing Minecraft right now. I'm making a Minecraft zoo, with my friends, and it's very hard. Because we thought we'd have the Happy Ghast update, but we played Java, and I, for some reason, didn't know that Java didn't update, so now we're very sadly having to boat and lead all of these animals from thousands of blocks away when we thought we could just airlift them, so it's been really, honestly, kind of horrible. But that's just the Minecraft experience! So I'm playing that right now. I'm also playing Sims. I play Sims 4 a lot. I really like playing Sims. I've always been a Simmer. And I've been playing Pokemon on my DS. I've been playing Pokemon Ultra Moon. I've been playing Nintendogs as well. Those are my games I'm playing right now. How to come up with personifying animals for Persona Project. I don't know. The furry community? The furry community? Furries? All my friends are furries. I'm surrounded by furries. I love furries. Maybe? And seeing people identify with animals and making personas and explaining the depths of that really inspired me, maybe. Peeps is judging all of us. I really hope that the plushie ends up being just as, like, judgmental. I really made an emphasis in the notes to make sure that they don't give him eyebrows or a mouth, because I just think it adds to, like, the ominous nature of the Pyves plush. Oh yeah, I know, like, if you, like, Goldfish Tamer, if you do the $10 fee once and you join, like, you join once and you're in. Like, it's not like a thing that, like, oh, if you're not paying $10, we'll kick you out. Like, no, like, you just pay once to get in kind of thing. Because, like, I can't keep track of all that, dude. I can't keep track of each person that needs to be kicked out. Like, that's too much damn work. So, like, you pay once you get in, you can change your tier if you want. If you want to do it, like, one time as, like, a special thing of, like, oh, I want to do, like, the $10 tier this month, then go for it, and then switch back. Like, that's totally fine. Like, do what you gotta do, man. If you want to join in, be my guest. Like, that's... Oh, my Wild at Heart series, Maddie? That's a good question. I don't even remember anything that happened in that game. I'd have to, like, literally start over. And also, like, yeah, I used that game to cope through, like, a really bad thing that was happening, and now I have, like, this really bad thing associated with the game, unfortunately. So I don't think I'll ever finish it because of that. Like, I think I ruined it for myself by using it to cope, which unfortunately is a thing I do a lot. It's like a trauma response. I'm trying to obviously not do that anymore. So. Have I played in Stars in Time? Not yet. It's on my next thing to play list. Right now, me and my friends are playing Citizen Sleeper, which has been so much damn fun. We played the first one a while ago. We're playing the second one right now. We're playing Citizen Sleeper 2. And once we're done with Citizen Sleeper, I think we're gonna move on to End Stars in Time. I love playing games with my friends like that. Games that you have to read characters and stuff, it's like so much fun with friends. Do I like salted peanuts? I used to really like them, but I ate them too much and got sick once, so now I'm sad. And now I can't eat them because they remind me of being sick! Autism, I'm so sorry. Favorite place to go on vacation? I mean, I grew up in Florida, so pretty much theme parks are, like, usually something I usually really like. They're just very fun. A little overstimulating, a lot of it overstimulating, but fun nonetheless. My favorite food right now? Oh, I'm not eating very much right now. I guess rice? I've been having beef and rice, and that's been really yummy. I made turkey and rice last night with carrots and apples, and it was pretty good. I just been eating a lot of, like, safe foods, because I don't feel good. What were my favorite warrior cats? I went all the way up until... Okay, I read The Power of Three, so whatever comes after Power of Three, is it like the Fourth Apprentice or something like that? I don't know. Something after that, I don't remember. Next Apprentice, I don't freaking know, dude. There's too many warrior books. My favorite warrior cats, I freaking love Yellowfang. Yellowfang, my beloved. And I also love the underrated characters that people, like, hate for no reason. Like, I don't know why everybody be hating on Sandstorm. I don't know why everybody be hating on Tawny Pelt. I don't know why everybody be hating on, like, Mistyfoot. Like, I know sometimes these characters are, like, bad or controversial, whatever, but, like, I like that they're interesting and that they've, like, that they're a hot mess. Like, or that they're, like, angsty or whatever. Like, people hated Blue Star towards the end, but I think Blue Star was awesome because of that. Like, Blue Star was, like, literally succumbing to madness. Like, and they're always like, oh, we hate her, and I'm like, what the freak? Literally, why, dude? I never really liked any of the newer characters. Like, I could never get behind Leafpool or Lion Blaze or Jayfeather or anybody. Like, I never found them to be compelling or, like, on... I guess Squirrelflight's the only one that I could ever be like, yeah, she's a girl's girl, you know? Like, but, like, everyone else... I'm like, you guys suck. Like, they just don't have any character to them. I don't know. Favorite Deltarune character besides Susie? Ah, man. That's rough. I don't know. Lancer? I do love Lancer. Lancer's pretty awesome. Did you ever read Percy Jackson? No, I dodged that bullet. I'm sorry if you like Percy Jackson. I just never got into it. I tried, but it was just so complex for me, and I was too dyslexic, and everything was just too complicated for me to understand at the time that I tried to read it. We don't tolerate Sandstorm hate here. Did I ever read Wings of Fire? No, I think that was just, like, the next generation thing. Like, by the time I was out of high school, like, I think Wings of Fire was coming out right when I was coming out of high school, so it was just, like, I missed it by a generation kind of thing. Like, once I wasn't in school, I didn't read anymore, like, unfortunately. I don't think they're hated on much anymore. Good sleepy time, as they should. People need to wake up and realize those characters are fine, like... cause, like, when I was growing up, people hated them, and it made me sad. Yeah, Harry Potter, not a thing here, guys. I do not enjoy Harry Potter. We're not gonna discuss it here. I really don't enjoy that. Spamton is a good character, I think, honestly. Like, that's a good... Oh, you know who I really like? Oh, what's their name? The, like, geometric shape guy who kind of, like, reminds me of Spamton. He's, like... Oh, what's his freaking name, dude? It's gonna kill me. He gives me so much gender envy. They, like, have a little shop at some point. Dang, I can't remember the name of the character. The lore aspect of Dream SMP, dude, the only thing I ever cared about in Dream SMP was Rambo. Rambo had the best lore, bro. Rambo was putting in the work and, like, had, like, actual, like, cohesive storytelling, in my opinion. I was always obsessed with, like, Rambo's arc, dude. That's a really funny question. Cause, like, it's, like, crazy that it was cohesive at some point. Dang. No, Spotted Leaf is creepy. Like, I don't blame people for not liking Spotted Leaf anymore. Like, when she, like, Swatchling, thank you! Yeah, like, the Swatch, like, the big version of them. Like, yeah, like, Swatch. Like, he's, like, super rad. Thank you, God, I couldn't remember. Not Rules Card, no. I do like that theme, though. Hip Shop's really good. Quackity too! No, Quackity and Slimecicle. Also, I loved their arc. The whole, like, Las Nevadas arc was fucking fire, dude! The finale of that shit made me sob. Like, it was great! Like, it was cinematic. It was So cool. Oh man, I loved it. Oh my god. They had the drama for real. What material will Pyves be? I don't know yet, Kato Creates. That's not something I can guarantee, but I can try and advocate for sensory friendly. Obviously, I do imagine that they're gonna be nice and soft. If I could get it my way, I'd have them be like a squishmallow, like really nice and soft. But, because I'm also very sensitive to certain plushie material, but when I get more information, I will let you know what it's gonna be, but I don't know what it is gonna be right now. All I can say is that I can try certain things, but I can't guarantee what it's gonna be like, because we don't even have a prototype yet, so I can't even describe to you what it feels like yet. Once we get to Petition signed, I'll be sent a prototype, and then I can give you guys a full review of what it's gonna be like, because then I'll have it in my hands. Oh yeah! No! You just reminded me, Spuds! I love the sweet captain cakes! Oh my god. I love them. The robots, holy cow. Gender AF. I love them, I love them, I love them. Thoughts on FNAF? Sorry, I read Friday Night Funkin' as FNAF. Like, it's just the same goddamn thing to me. I'm so sorry. I know it's not the same thing. I'm sorry. Fives almost said it again! No, Friday Night Funkin', god! I think it has really freaking fire music, dude. I think it's really freaking awesome. I find myself listening to a lot of the music. It's really good. Oh my gosh, all the cats in the boxes you guys are sending. Aw. What do you think of the new Pokemon game coming out? I have thoughts. I have more prayers than thoughts. I just really hope they don't rush this game like the last one. That's my biggest prayer right now. I have not seen Bee Puppy Cat, unfortunately. I don't think it's something I could enjoy. The vibe is almost too calm for me. Like, I like to have at least a little bit of drama and angst and stuff. Because I identify with that because, like, I have a lot of turmoil and just crazy shit going on in my life 24/7. So, like, if a show is, like, too calm, I get, like, bored, I guess, because I'm just like, ugh, it's just not complex enough for my brain. Because I like when things are messy, because my life's messy and I could get behind it, I guess. It's like an identity thing, I guess, with me. So, it seems like a show that I'm just like, this seems too slow for me. Which is okay, because I like upbeat, kind of like, always things happening and the drama keeps unfolding and unfolding and unfolding and escalating, and like I like stuff like that. But yes, I could be here talking all day, but I do need to go get some lunch. I do need to go refuel and lay down and rest a little bit. Cause yeah, again, I'm not super duper well. Oh, goodness. But yeah, it's been great, guys. Thank you guys for the really awesome stream and all the support. I appreciate it. I have so much in store, like, as always. I'm, this week, gonna try and get a couple Blackbird episodes done. I'm not really rushing myself. I have a procedure in a few weeks that will kind of give me the answers I'm looking for and hopefully give me some relief. From one of my conditions, at least. And after that, oh, we'll be gaming, we'll be set, it'll be Pride Month, we'll have this plushie thing going, and we'll, like, get right back on track, and we'll be uploading like crazy, it'll be, like, right back to normal. I'm very excited about getting back on my feet, so I'm gonna do my best to do that. In the meantime, I would like to stream next week. I don't know how I'm gonna feel next week, I don't know how I'm gonna feel in the next hour, usually, so I won't say, I'll see you guys next week, so I don't know, but, we'll do another vote, and we'll see what we'll end up doing for the next live stream, whenever that may be. It might be a little random, just bear with me. But yes, again, last thing. This is a thing. Check out the link in the description for the Pyves plushie petition. You can sign up to be notified right when it goes live. We need 200 pledges for this thing to be real. I don't think that's gonna be a problem. I think we got that in the bag. And then, once we get the Pyves plush all done and shipped and everything is good, we can start working on having even more characters be brought to life, which will be really, really cool. And it's like seriously not possible without you, so that's really, really cool. Thank you for this amazing opportunity to both Makeship and you guys. And that's all I have to say for today. It's been fun. I'm glad we got to catch up a little bit. It's been a chaotic time. But I'm healing as best as I can, both emotionally, physically, mentally, all of that. So look forward to some more Wobble Dogs. I have so much Wobble Dogs in store for you guys. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna release the episode for the members right after this, so you guys will have some Wobble Dogs to start off our week. So until next time, guys, it's been real, it's been fun. Thank you again, and I will see you when I see you. Yes, yes, bye-bye, boo-bye.